biased and false news has become all too common.
Oh, well, hello. How are you guys doing? Happy Monday. Welcome to Monday Madness, where Mondays still don't suck anymore in 2024. What is going on, you guys? How has everyone been? I got some stuff to talk about. Yes, I have some stuff to talk about, and I was. We'll wait till everybody else gets in here. But who the hell's in here now? Hey, Nancy, how are you? Happy Monday to you. Hey, Jim, how's it going? Jim and Nancy both coming in on Twitch. Oh, shit. All right, I see the rest of you guys hanging out there. Yeah, I'm talking to you. That's right. Click in and join the conversations. Don't be a creeper. Come on. I don't you scroll on. Come on now. Come on. Jump in the comments. Say hello. I just scared somebody away. See that? See, I can see what's going on. I can see. Jim's my Twitch buddy. Absolutely. Jim's a good Twitch buddy. We don't have many Twitchers going on out there. So yeah. So wow, man. Like been so freaking busy that you ever get so busy you just like completely lose the track of the day. Like I work from home. I come down here and I'm getting stuff done. And then I get so involved in what's happening. And the next thing you know, it's like, bam, it's 1:00 in the afternoon. And I'm like, oh shit, what the hell? But anybody, Nance, Jimmy, Jim, do you guys have the same? Does that ever happen to you guys? This is where Monday nights rock. Yes, it is. Mr. Tony DeVille from DeVille Inc. My brother, how are you doing, sir? How's everything? Happy birthday, my man. I heard you were spending some time with the fam. So that is awesome. That is extremely awesome. Always good to spend some time with the fam. And Casey, well, Happy Monday to you guys, and welcome to Monday Madness, where Mondays still don't suck anymore in 2024. Hey, Steph, how's it going? Sorry, Jim and Nance. Steph and Tony are coming in via Facebook. So, but hey, man, I don't know. I mean, how do I put this? Apparently, I have either OCD or I just have so many pet peeves that and they're either pet peeves that I do or pet peeves I disagree with, or so I thought, you know what? This would be a great place to talk to you guys about some pet peeves. But let's everybody else get in here first. Hey, John, how's it going? Mr. Good Hair, how are you, sir? Got you there, Steph. Awesome. I'm doing fantastic. Thank you. Can I post a link for my museum exhibit I'm being featured in? Tone, absolutely, bro. Yes, please let these beautiful people know what's going on, man. That is awesome. So I kind of want to get the conversation started on this. Like, I've realized that I like things a certain way, but I also like give up a lot of either could not, I don't want to say control. Control is kind of the wrong word, but so hey, you guys, if you get a chance, I'm going to show this. So it's right down here. This is a museum. Okay, so Tony, explain this. This is a museum exhibit you'll be featured in. So if you guys get a chance, go check out. Damn, bro, that makes you like famous, like you're part of an exhibit. You know, not like us. It's like, whoa. Absolutely, bro. Proud of you, man. That is awesome. Damn. We got a legend. We got a legend in the house. Holy shit. And this light is bothering the shit out of me, so I don't know what color to go with, because there I am again. There we are. Now I can at least see what I'm doing. Anyway, Tone, that's fantastic, man. Holy shit, bro. It makes Tony a true artifact. Oh, that's funny. But damn, Tone, that makes you a legend now. You're a legend in the tattoo industry. Holy shit, bro. That's what I like to hear. Now I just got to get that legend to help me out. Get me some therapy there, Tone. I need some therapy. I definitely need some therapy. But I don't know. I don't know how. Here's a pet peeve of mine. Like, even getting tattoo work done, that is therapy to me. But I like it done a certain way, and like it relaxes me. And I have been so freaking stressed out these last 4 or 5 months, like so bad that it has affected my health. So I've got to chill and get some therapy done and relax my brain, relax my emotions. I was picked one of 17 tattooists from around the country. Tone. Bro, they took tons of stuff out of my shop. Oh, shit. Well, they didn't take any of the Silver Tongue stuff, did they? Because you got a Silver Tongue museum in your shop. But hey, if they did, I'm cool with it. I'm cool with it. Yeah, Tone, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I could definitely use some DeVille therapy. Like I have been massively stressed out. A lot of it has to do with because I'm busy, that the band stuff and everything is so busy and things just keep piling on top. Tone, you get it. Running a business is really tough. Nah, bro. I am not part of a museum exhibit. So that would be you. Well, Tone, I can definitely come to the shop and give you some speed therapy, but I don't know if you're going to like what I got to say right now. But I would be more than willing to listen. Okay, right, Steph, right, and and you guys know I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining because there's so much piled on. I'm just there's a lot, but my this is this is my point. I've kind of done some reevaluating of myself, and I've realized something. And I don't know if it's good or bad thing about myself, but what's up, man? Uh, what do those letters spell, bro? What's up? What is that? I love it. I wish I could do my handle like that because that's fucking cool. But whom is that? Um, I've kind of stepped back. DK. DK. Oh, hey man, what's up, DK? How's it going? How are you? Awesome, I hope. Right, Steph? I girlfriend, I am with you on that. I mean, it's just like when a lot of times I've noticed this, and this I want to get into some of this because that's awesome, man. That is awesome. Well, welcome to Monday Madness, where Monday still don't suck in 2024. So yeah, with the running the band business and trying to grow the band, and then you have like projects around the house you have to fix and um, all the normal stuff of life. But one thing I had to step back and reevaluate myself because one thing that I've learned about myself, and I don't know if this is a good or bad thing, but you guys can tell me. I find that it's either my OCD or I'm just very particular about detail or how things are. Like, all right, so this is where I'm going to get all you guys involved in this. Pet peeves. I've noticed how I'm really bad. I'm really bad. I'm like, this is not good for me. Currently, did yesterday for the use of the exhibit. David Snowden took pictures of the shop. Yeah. Oh, Tony, I cannot wait, man. That is, I've got to come down, sit in a chair. I need to talk to you about that because I'm excited for you for that. And it's the normal therapy that we go through. Besides, machine hitting my skin and just calming me down. But so I, I step back and I realize some things about me. Like I have a lot of pet peeves. Like, let me ask you guys this. For dinner, like when you sit down to eat, right? Okay, now hear me out. Hear me out. I know you're going, where the fuck is he going with this? When you sit down to eat for dinner, do you separate your food so it doesn't touch, or do you not care? That's my first pet peeve. I want to see if I'm just totally fucked up or I don't know. You guys tell me. Let me see what you guys got. Mr. Dan Crow, how are you doing, brother? Yeah, I kind of thought that might have been you, but hey, how you doing, bro? How's it going, man? How is life treating you, sir? So, think about it, you guys. When it comes to pet peeves for dinner, like, do you separate your food so it doesn't touch, or do you just not care? And they are a part of Tongue Nation before I even met them. Tony, that's fucking awesome. Okay, so that's cool, Tony. Hey, Lauren, how are you? Welcome to Monday Madness, where Mondays still don't suck anymore. And Lauren, you're saying my son won't eat the food if it is touching. Okay, this is good. This is good. Sometimes mix the food. Jim says, coming in from Twitch, he says sometimes mix the food tastes better. For me anyway. Dan says, depends on what it is. If it's eggs and scrapple, bro, you eat scrapple. I mix it all together. A big pile of slop. Okay. A big pile of slop. That is awesome. What's up, Cholo? I like protein bowls. Yes, I do too. So separate would be. Yep, I got you. John says, when I was a kid, hell yeah. Now, not so much. Not so much you like to mix it or you don't like to mix it. Do you need separation plates? We can all. Yes, that's funny. Oh my god, that's so funny. Yeah, yeah. Okay. I hate doors and drawers left open. Speed doesn't know what it feels like. No, Tone, you're right. I don't. I'm not tall enough to reach the cabinet. I have to get a step ladder. So my head is not going to. Well, I can't say that. I can't say that. Can't say that. I am tall enough to hit the cabinet door when it's open. So I'm lying. I'm lying. I'm not that short. Dan says, yes, I do. That's also no, bro. No judgment, man, because everybody likes what everybody likes. Like I like to separate my food, but eat one thing at a time. Except except mashed potatoes and corn. Just mix it up. Huge pet peeve of mine is people eating while on the phone. Another thing I can't stand, people when they're one of my pet peeves is when you're eating with your mouth open. The hell? Anybody ever teach you to close your mouth? The corn has to go on top of mashed potatoes. Yes. It's walking barefooted in my house feels Lauren, I have the same issue. I either gotta have socks or slippers. I will go outside and I'll walk on the grass in bare feet. Some reason I don't like it. It's like feet are dirty to me. So if you're walking around on the floor, it's making it dirty. But my brother is your brother-in-law Each one item at a time. This is Nancy. Mashed potatoes. Oh, his veggies. Then eats the meat. I do the same thing. I do the same thing. Except I don't eat the meat. Because I don't eat meat. Lauren says topped with gravy. Yes, yes. Agree with you, John, especially when the ghosts leave them open. I agree with that. I can tell you guys some serious stories about some ghost stuff. I can't stand just throwing shit in a on a cutting board and organizing vegetables. With you, Steph. With you. Don't forget. Oh, singing drummers. Nothing worse than singing drummers. Oh, Cholo, that's a good one. That is a good one. Eating with your mouth open is nasty. I agree. I could, and this is the problem. This is what I have. This is why I have the problem, is because when you eat with your mouth open, food flies out of your mouth, and it has landed on me before, like sitting next to someone, and it lands on me. I am a germaphobe. I'm like, I will lose my appetite. I will get rude, and I will get up and walk away. Another pet peeve is littering. Yeah. I'm not big on that either. Eat at a restaurant and waiters keep coming up and asking if it's okay. Yeah, you know what sucks about that? When you go out to eat, the waiters will keep coming up and asking you, is everything okay? Until you need a refill. Once you need a refill, you don't see them. And I feel for waitresses and waitresses. My other pet peeve with all that, unless your waiter or waitress gives you really bad service, tipping is another pet peeve of mine. You were sitting down. I know you got to pay for the food, and tell me how you guys feel about this, because there's no wrong or right to any pet peeve. So let me lay that out right now, because there's no wrong or right. Unless you get really extremely, extremely bad service from a waiter or waitress or a bartender or DoorDash, you know what I'm saying? You're sitting down and being served by others. These people don't get paid hardly anything. So tipping them is where they make their living. I've been with some people where they refuse to tip because I'm paying extra money for this. Well, women, you chose to go there. But again, there's no wrong or right. It's just a pet peeve. Casey's biggest pet peeve is not saying "excuse me" after burping or farting. Casey, I am totally with you on that. Hats worn at the dinner table. I always wear a hat, so I don't know. I guess I can't push on that too much, but I see your point, though, Tone. I do see your point. Or coughing and not covering your mouth. What's worse is when someone coughs like this, and I've refused to shake someone's hand because I've seen them go, and they're like, "Yeah, bro," and I'm like, "No, I'll fist pump you." But and sometimes I'll go, or, but I won't shake your hand after that. I'll fist pump you. I usually cough or sneeze like this because it's in my elbow, it's in my shirt or whatever. Shut the toilet lid when you flush. Don't want part of flying around. Oh, that's a good one, Steph. I agree. I agree. I agree. And I know us guys, we're notorious. We are notorious for leaving the seat up. I got yelled at by my grandmother many, many times. Like, don't leave the toilet, because she was older. She didn't realize that the toilet seat was open. Poor grandma. And wash your hands, damn it, when you go. Yes. What's up, Ben Mares? But they always ask you when you just stuff food in your mouth. I agree with you on that, Nance. That happens a lot too. I can't stand motherfuckers who don't hold the door open for you. Yeah, that's kind of rude too. I agree. I agree. People who double park feet from a parking spot. Oh yeah, that's definitely annoying. Without a doubt, that's totally definitely annoying. Like to Steph's point, like I'm not saying okay, I'm a little bit of a clean freak. Like every single day I clean as I go. Like and then I'll on Fridays or whatever, I take the day to clean everything. But like I clean as I go every day. So there's not so much of a mess. So yeah, Ben, we're talking about pet peeves, bro. I just thought it was a cool subject because I've been doing some reevaluating on myself, and I realize I'm pretty bad. Like, I'm really bad sometimes. So anyway, so I clean like during the day as like if I clean a dish or something, I don't leave like water on the sink. Like I'll dry it off, and when I dry it off, I clean the handle, I clean the spout, I clean around that area. Anything that could have been wet, or since the towel is already wet, I just wipe everything down on the countertop. Do the same thing after I make my coffee. I wipe down the countertop, and then usually I'll start wiping down all the countertops. So making my coffee before I even get to drink it usually takes about 20 minutes. 5 minutes to make the coffee and 15 minutes cleaning afterwards. But when it comes to cleaning, my biggest pet peeve is at least every other day. Clean the freaking toilet. The toilet is nasty. So that's where I'm at on that. So what about tipping when you get into a place for takeout? Um, that's a good question, Steph. I don't feel that you need to tip for takeout because you're not sitting in their environment and they're not technically not waiting on you. They're serving you food that you paid for, but they're not waiting on you. They're not like refilling you if something is wrong with your food. Once you pick up your food and you go, that's it. Now, people delivering to you, different ballgame. They should be tipped. Not tremendously great, but they should be tipped. Robocall over and over and over. Yeah. And wash your sheets once a week. Yes. Yes. People at the gym hold the machine up doing thumb exercises. Yes, Joel. Joel, I guess you go to Planet Fitness. We have that problem when we're out on the road and we go to the gym. So we usually try to go like to the gym like after the show or like early morning, um, so that we can get our workouts in and take showers and relax a little bit, and then head to the venue for load in and sound check and stuff. So I completely understand. Chewing on your nails. Yeah, that's kind of yeah, yeah. I I feel you, Lauren. I feel People who drive their with their blinkers on and they never make a turn. Yeah, I know. I feel you. One of my biggest pet peeves is corporate radio stations claim to love the respect local music scene. On air that, well, Ben, I don't know if that's a pet peeve of mine. That's kind of just reality to the music industry. The music industry is not set up for the artist. The music industry is set up for them to gain. This is why it costs artists so much to record, release, shoot videos, tour, buy merch. Merch is probably our only saving grace. Other than that, odds are against us. And I'm okay with that. Coming into the music industry, you better understand that. If you are getting into the music industry or in a band and you are getting into it to make money, if you're jumping into the music industry, say you're in a band and you're all original band and you want to make money, quit. Money is, you are not going to make money right away being an original band. Go join a tribute band, or maybe make it your side gig. Maybe make a cover band or a tribute band your side gig. I never used to understand why they would say, to be in this business, you have to love what you do. You have to love your craft. You have to love, and again, knowing, some people don't know how much it truly, truly costs to put a song out. Put one song out. Bands like our size, I mean, you could be looking at anywhere between 15 to 20 grand. Bigger bands, next tier level bands, some of those guys are paying 50. Bigger guys are paying $250,000. It is an expensive, and it's not a hobby, because hobbies are something you do every now and then. This has to be something that you're passionate and that you love to do. Someone had asked me the other day, they're like, bro, I was on a phone call and they were like, bro, I don't know how you do it. I'm like, what do you mean? How do you keep getting back up after you fall or you get knocked down? How do you keep getting back up? Well, it's one of two things. I'm either extremely that serious and that passionate about it, which is what I think, or it's just my blind ambition. I don't really know, and I don't examine that. I don't put the science to it. I just know I feel better when I'm doing that to when I'm not. So that kind of opens my eyes to going, this is your life. This is the things you're not going to see your family all the time. You're going to miss birthdays, Thanksgiving, Christmas, special events. You're going to be on vacation and you get a call to do a huge show and you don't want to miss the opportunity. So you cut your vacation short. These are things that I've personally done. So just saying, if you're thinking about it, think about what I just said, because those are the things that are the route to success. And you have to get up every day and do it. If you've got a 9 to 5, that's fine. You go do your 9 to 5, you come home and you do it. But the grocery store aisles, talking to someone else. Way to go, Steph. I like that. Dan, yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah, bro. I can say that I've done so many things and that I've failed at 90% of my career. well, not let me not say 90% of my career. I failed a long 90% of my career. The other 10% is all of the success that I've had. Um, so it's not a real good scale yet, and that's what keeps me alive because failing does not kill your dreams. Stopping is what kills your dreams. If you give in to the hard work, I've always been a hard worker. I don't let the bad things get in my way. And believe me, even just recently, there's been tons of bad things that have been happening and disappointments. And the word no is, yeah, it's a thing. So, but Dan, yeah, I'm with you, man. And it's, trust me, I've missed birthdays, anniversaries, Thanksgiving, Christmas Eve. I haven't missed Christmas, but I've missed Christmas Eve. So, and you have to look at those as there's too many circumstances to say one or the other is the best thing to do. Some people just can't do it, and that's okay. It's you just have to be understanding that when you step into a business like this, it's tough. The odds are already against you before you even write your first song or play your first chord. Odds are against you. But if you're like me, you love to do it. I love getting out there and entertaining people and seeing the smile on people's faces, seeing what I do raise their energy level, raise their awareness of being just happy. You know, it's a I don't know. Maybe I'm just a weirdo. I don't know. Well, regardless of how cruel the industry can be towards artists, one will always fight. Ben, and you always have, and you always should. Always. Chola says, regarding the gym, nothing worse than Karens and Gingers. Yes, yes. I've always said, if this is Dan, Dan said, I've always said, if I keep throwing shit against the wall, eventually something will stick. True, true. I used to think the same thing. The only thing I changed that helped me was what shit I was throwing. That was the only thing that changed. Because I used to just throw shit. I used to write a riff and go, all right, this is going to be a song. I used to throw shit at the wall. I've learned to record something, sleep on it, get up the next day. If I still feel the same way, then I move forward. I used to just throw shit. Just, what about this? Oh, you didn't like that? Oh, what about this? You didn't like that? Oh, what about this? What about, oh, you don't like that? What about? And there are processes. And it's, you either have to agree with them or you don't agree with them. You could be completely different and not agree with how the process can be to get you the success, or you're just happy, doing what you do. Not every musician is built or want to do like what I've done, or what Silvertongue has done. Not everybody wants to tour. Not everybody wants to write and record music on a routine basis. Some people don't even want to shoot videos, Some people don't even want to do social media, period. So I'm not saying what I think is the correct way for any successful musician, because success is all in your head. It's what you think success is, or what you feel success is. And for me, I just haven't gotten there yet. So I'll probably beat myself up for quite a while. Me, I'm learning that I can't coast through life. Steph, you could not have said that any better, just in that first sentence. Life does not wait for you. Dreams and aspirations and motivation does not wait for you. You got to go get it. And that's been a huge part of my journey so far, is knowing that I got to go out there and I got to get it. I got to make stuff happen. And if I don't, I can't blame anybody else. I don't blame anybody for where I'm at. I'm where I'm at because of me. Good or bad decisions, I'm at this point because of me. So that's when you start thinking, and you step back, you start reevaluating your situation. Because I think I'm a little insane, because I've done the same thing for quite some time, expecting a different result. So maybe I'm just crazy. Promoters and labels are no help. Bands have to get out there and expose themselves. Yeah, bro, I've been out there and I've been exposing myself so much. I've gotten arrested twice now. But I get your point. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Tell those who don't want to do social to come check out Rift Media. I feel you there, Steph. I feel you. I don't want to do it. I really don't. But it's good. It's you learn to make things work for you. And I have made social media work a little bit for me. I still got a lot to learn. So I'm good though. It's always good to see you, bro. Awesome, Dan. Well, much love to you and the fam, bro. Hopefully I'll talk to you soon, man. The thing that gets me in the major labels don't nurture artists anymore. No, Jim, you're 100% correct, because the labels want to see what you can do on your own. So you have to build your fan base, build your brand, build your social media presence, build your Spotify, build your Apple, and they're all different and they all work different ways. You can't just do one thing and then they all grow together. You have to attack each platform in a different direction. So, and there are a lot of platforms, not to mention you got your website, you got your merch, you got your tour schedule, you got songs to learn, songs to write, shows to play. Again, I go back to the beginning. If you want to be in this business, understand it is against you. And that's okay. There's a lot of things in life that are against you. Sometimes life can be against you. But again, it's okay. It's okay. Yeah, Ben, I think I'm a lot cray-cray, bro. To be honest with you. I think I'm a lot cray-cray. I really do. Oh, wow. I haven't heard from Nancy in a while. Nance, did I scare you off? Yeah, John, that's why I definitely need to set some time up with Tony so that I can get some of that therapy in. Let's be honest, few of those arena level artists. I believe some of them are like that. I don't think 95%. I mean, I see what you're saying. You're saying 95% of it is tracks, 5% of it is live, actual live. Oh, okay. I wouldn't say that it's that much, but there are bands that can do that, that can pull that off. We definitely run tracks because I'm not paying a keyboard player to come out there and play some notes. So that's in the song. So we add that to the track, or orchestration. We add that to the track. Sometimes there may be an extra guitar in there for thickener. But here's the difference. And playing with tracks is a talent. And I'll tell you what I mean by that. It sounds like, oh, that's cheating, and it's not cheating. When you're really playing and you're playing with the track, You got the click in your ear. You got the backing track, which is the keyboards and maybe an extra guitar, because you only have one guitar player or two guitar players, and there's four different guitars going on at one time. So you want to give the fan or the listener the full experience. But this is where the talent comes in, because if you fuck up one note during that track, it's noticeable. Like, noticeable. I'll say that from experience, because as much as I jump around, there's been times where I've jumped off the ego box and landed on the wrong note, and again in my ear, and I know people can hear it out there. I'm like, oh my God, that was bad. So, oh, okay, Nan, sorry, I thought I scared you away. Thought you were like, oh man, and I know this guy. Fuck this guy. That's why we're peers in a pot. Yep. Totally understand there, totally understand, bro. Even Adelita's Way still has a fight to get played on Octane. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, we're trying our best. That's that's all we can do is keep putting it. But there's paths, and you got to pick the right path. I don't mean backing tracks. I mean tracks. Is supporting the play. Oh, I got you, Cholo. I got you. Yeah. I get that. I get that. I see what you're saying. Kind of like a Milli Vanilli thing. Like, they weren't even singing. There's nothing wrong with using tracks as long as the band isn't cheating. Yeah, exactly. It's called showbiz for a reason. Yes. Get away with live because sound comes through instruments. Well, you got a point there, Cholo. Casey, that is true. That is true. It's definitely not easy getting up on stage and performing. I used to get like nervous and get butterflies. I don't get nervous or butterflies anymore. I get so amped up. I get so excited. And that like really hurts my breathing, because I'm like, here we go. And it like the intro starts and the click starts in my head, and then my adrenaline starts going, and then I just get so excited. And I just run out there. And a lot of times I'll lose my breath. Like, by the time I get to like the third or the second verse, I'm like, but it happens. Kent, how's it going, man? Videos of Motley Crue performing recently are ridiculous. Yeah, that's true. Well, like Tony said, or like Kate, Tony and Casey were saying, it's definitely showbiz, man. And yeah, it's tough. Those guys never really took care of themselves, so it's kind of tough. No more Nikki Sixx. Play for your audience. Don't fake it because you're is to play. Yeah, Tone. I feel you on that. Yeah, man, and it's and it's tough, but it is tough. Sometimes it's tough for the musician, but when you're out there, man, you just got to take care of yourself. When we're out there touring, we're not out there partying every night. We're having fun. We're joking around with each other, joking around with the touring bands that we're with, or just having having fun chit-chatting, or just, hearing about everybody's tour woes. We got a flat on our trailer, or our trailer got hit, or the tire fell off your bus. We got in a big accident, so we had to cancel a show. Adrenaline helps with butterflies for sure, but adrenaline can also determine and yep, attempting to win that. Yeah, yeah. It's tough. It's tough to come down off of that adrenaline high. Um, and that's any show for us. I don't care if there's 5 people out there or if there's 5,000 people out there. We played in front of both, so yeah. Snail's job is to sing. If you get so fat and out of shape, you can't do your job. You're a waste of the fans' money and a piece of shit. Yeah, I really wish like guys like that would just take the time off when they're not touring and just take care of themselves. I mean, these Motley Crue is Motley Crue, I mean, they're kind of a part of music history, but now an icon. But there are bands, that are older than Crue, or at least some singers that are older than Vince Neil that still sing amazing. But the difference is they don't take care of themselves. And if they took care of themselves, and I really wish that for anyone really, but for like musicians, man, there's always time to party. There's go be a degenerate, when you're off tour. But when you're on tour, man, you should be touring and performing for your fans and giving them everything that you got. So when you're not touring, have fun, whatever, be a degenerate, but take care of yourself. I hope that I'm doing this when I'm 90. And if it's up to me, I'm going to do it when I'm 90. Hey, Rockin' Prick, long time, man. How you been? What bothers me is how so many bands also such an amazing job and put a lot of work. Yeah, Steph. That's a tough thing, and that's a Ticketmaster thing. So too sometimes, it's the industry again. It's that part of the industry that's stealing from the artist, but at the same time making it hard for the fans, which makes it hard for the artist. So there's a catch-22 because a lot of times, like a lot of people don't know, like when bands show up at arenas, they're not being paid to play that arena. They rented that arena out to perform for their fans. And then the arena gets, a lot of times they get a percentage of the merch. The bands might get a percentage of the food and the beverages. Very, very little though. So bands like Shinedown and Godsmack and all those huge bands, Falling in Reverse, there's a lot of money spent on having those shows happen, like hundreds of thousands of dollars. But I feel you, people that I mean, like I can't afford to go to shows. I mean, not that I have the time to, but I can't afford to go to shows because it's too expensive. I would love to go to a lot of shows. Okay. Oh shit! I missed Tony's. And whether it's 5 or 5,000, Silvertongue puts on the same show every time, maximum effort. Casey and I have said that for years. Yeah, well, you and Casey have witnessed it for years, like you said. Tony, you guys have been around almost since the beginning. Well, pretty much since the beginning. And it's and no matter who goes in and out of the band, I'm still here. I'm still going to bring that energy. And, and most of the time my guys bring the energy with me. So I don't think I've ever had a situation where the guys didn't bring their energy. Everybody just, everybody has a good time here. But that's what you got to do. You got to, our fans a lot of times pay $10 to $15, sometimes cheaper if we get lucky. We don't get it. We don't get an opinion on how much the promoter is going to sell the tickets for. That's kind of a crazy thing, but that is what it is. The where was I going with that? Fuck. I was getting ready to say something else. Oh, so for us, it's like if you pay $10, $15, or $5, we are gonna bring you the same exact show. I mean, and Steph, you saw it when we were out in Sioux Falls. What was there? 20 people there? But we still brought the A game, us and the Almas. You know, we just brought a great tour to every city that we went to. And that's what you kind of have to do. Ben said, "Oh, I appreciate your approachable before and after the shows. Unlike some others, yeah." And to that argument, Ben, is when you get to a whole other level, it's kind of hard to like even at our level, like my guys are always telling me to before the show, don't spend so much time inside the venue because you're talking to everyone. You just sang the last 4 nights in a row, and now you're here talking to all these people again, and you're not giving your voice enough rest. Because when we're on the bus, I still talk too. So touring, I'm like talking a lot. But I get your point. At the same time, I get your point, Ben. I hope that we're always approachable. Sometimes there are rules that you can't be in certain places at certain times, depending on your labels. But for the most part, we're always going to be, if not before the show, after the show, we're always going to be approachable. Right, Steph, Ticketmaster in the industry, yeah. Huge difference in tracks and faking bullshit. Very, very true, Tone. Very true. Granted, I don't know ins and outs of both of them. It will help sick puppies. Oh, nice. So, okay. I got you there, Steph. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Sometimes it's good just to have a break, just to go chill out and not talk to anyone. Like a lot of times, I won't talk to the guys like all day long, like just because I'm trying to save my voice. Unless they ask me a question, then it's usually like, yeah. Is there so many shows I'm missing because of how much they are? Yeah, I know, Nance. I know. It's crazy. It's crazy. Like one of the shows we're getting ready to do up in Mechanicsburg at Love Drafts. We're doing the and I think this is great. On Friday, June 21st, in a couple of weeks, we're going to be doing a supporting Bullet Method on their reunion show. And the cover is only $10, but you're getting 4 bands. I Bullet Method, Silver Tongue, Felt Side Out, and 8088. This is a really, really good show. Like, it's a great show, especially for the price, and it's all age. So it's really cool. It's really cool when you find promoters that can pull that off, because I think that's, I think that's amazing. And prices do matter. They really, really do. Because like Nancy was just saying, it makes you pick and choose the shows you can go to. Same for us. Well, we don't, that we built both together. Right, Tony. Right. Right. And that's the thing is businesses should help each other out because the more you grow things together or around each other, it's just the more that the more value there is. Let me use the word value on that. You become more valuable when you're working together instead of working against each other. Thank you, Steph. Thank you. Awesome, Jim. We'll have a good one, and thank you again for all your support, bro. Keep spinning Silver Tongue, please. I mean that place, a cold basement. uh, yeah, no, yeah, no, Tone. That was a pain in the ass. I remember that show. Talking is a natural thing. A professional singer singing is major difference. Yeah, yeah, it is. But you know me, man. I am a social butterfly, and I will talk to everyone that is willing to sit there and talk to me. I am definitely not your typical lead singer, rock star kind of person. I like hanging out with people. You don't have to answer this, but don't want curious about how many downloads it takes to make noticeable about them. Um, yeah, Kent, to your if you this is actually a really good question because when you start getting more than one song beyond a million streams, um, then you can start to see a little bit income. But if you want really good, you're going to have to make 3 or 4, maybe 5 or 6 songs, getting them into like 3 million, 4 million streams each, and that takes a lot of hard work. And that's why you probably see, including myself, you see a lot of bands that say, "Hey, man, please don't forget to stream us on Spotify, Apple Music, um, Amazon, Pandora. You know, ask Google to play, Silver Tongue or whatever you have in your home, whatever it is." But it is pretty ridiculous. But if you want to really support things for the bands, um, you have to stream in the millions to really make a good effort to counteract the money that you spent going in. So that's a good question, man. That was a really good question. So yeah, it's tough. It's tough. I mean, I even listen to our music while I work out. I make sure that I there's playlists and even if you guys go on Silver Tongue's Spotify, there are playlists in our library that you can grab. Like there's one out there called "This Is Silver Tongue." There's a few other ones, and all the tours that we do, we always set up um, uh, playlists specifically for that tour. So if you missed the tour and you wanted to check out, what do these 2 bands sound like, or if there's 3 bands, whatever. Usually it's just 2 for us. So we always have like extra playlists setting out there for you guys to just go to our site and grab the playlist. You don't have to create your own. If you want to go there and just, "This Is Silver Tongue," just grab that playlist or whatever. We have a bunch of other ones too. Or streaming our music is just one way, and it's not the best. Streaming our music is one way for us to get income coming in. Of course, you guys know merch sales are a big thing to help support bands, and donations. And we're so fortunate because we get a lot of donations from you guys when we're out on the road, and we just look in our PayPal and someone sends 40 or 50 bucks, say, "Hey man, here, this is for gas while you guys are out there." You guys don't know and don't understand how much that helps us, because we're like, "Oh wow, this is fantastic." Even bands in town, I'm not bands in town, adopt bands. I know Amy Stoner used to run that. I think she still does, but I don't know if she still does. I don't know, but Things like those kind of organizations, they really do help. It helps more if you can have, like, instead of somebody going out to the store and buying $50 worth of food, just put $50 on a gas card or something like that. Let the band use that. Touring is a little different, but and not everybody's got 40 or 50 extra bucks anymore these days, you know. But if you were thinking of things like that, like those kind of donations do help. Like and don't think that we don't pay taxes on it, because we do. If it goes through PayPal, we pay taxes on it. So we don't get the whole 50 bucks. You know, we might get 45 of that. Pissed me off that I couldn't afford to go to Seven Dust. Oh damn, Steph. That sucks. Seven Dust is so great. On Spotify. Yeah, Ken. On Spotify, we have a bunch of stuff up there, and you can take any of those if that's the question you're asking. Awesome, Ben. That would be fantastic to see you out there, man. Isn't it like 0.0003 005%? Yeah, and that's percent. That's like of a cent. You know, 0.009 of a cent. I wasn't going to go to the John. Oh well, that's always nice, isn't it, Nance? You get a free ticket. Jess, what's up, man? Just start selling Oreos. No, because everybody eats them. Can't sell them. Oh, is she Nance? She's still doing it? Oh, okay. Well, that's good. That's good. And I really hope that she can help out a lot of bands. I know it's helped us out. You know, it's put snacks on the bus for us. And there were a lot of you guys that tossed in 40, 50 bucks on gas cards. I know a couple of you guys went in halves, and we got like $100 gas card. So, and to be honest, nowadays with the inflation, yeah. I remember when we were touring, we did a couple of shows during COVID, and, you know, we would throw $100 in there, and it would, you know, give us a full tank, you know, and we would cruise along. Now, $160, $170 to fill up the bus. It's like, fuck. You're welcome, Ken. I wouldn't be really being vulnerable. I'm just more transparent to it. Because I think the more you guys know about those things, unless you're a musician and you're trying to put it out there, you know, you need to be in the millions to really be bringing in money. And that, you know, and then that's all. That also comes down to the bands. You know, we got to write songs that you want to stream that much. Is Caleb on? No, I haven't seen Caleb yet. Oh no, what happened? Did he drink too much of that shit? So you're saying the Bidenomics hasn't made the no, man. Hasn't helped anything. So I'm kind of screwed over here. I usually bring food if it's a weekend. Yeah, Steph, and that's awesome too. That is truly awesome. $300 to fill up the motorhome. Damn, Jess. I guess you got a bigger tank than what we do. Hey, Sherry, how are you? Well, I'm glad you caught us, and welcome to Monday Madness, where Mondays still don't suck anymore in 2024. And lastly, thank you for your continued friendship. Sincerely, awesome, Ben. Well, take care of yourself, and we will see you soon, man. Caleb wouldn't even speak to me on Saturday. Oh no. Jess, what happened? Did you give him too much of that kamikaze? Kamikaze's rough, man. But yeah, I mean, and if you guys ever have any questions like that, as like what does it cost to tour or anything, where you guys can help. I don't like saying it so much because I don't want you to feel like we're pushing on you guys to help support us more. It's tough out there for everybody right now, and I get that. So the little things that you guys can do, that's tremendous, and it's there are a lot of free things that you can do. You can stream our music on all platforms. You can share our post, like our post, comment on our post. All of these things help us out a lot. Like we just to be transparent, we just recently started monetizing on Facebook. Don't know what it's going to do for us yet, but every time we post, the more engagement that happens, the more the more money we can make. And I haven't been very active on Facebook recently because I'm trying to write new music, so I got to pick and choose my times of when and how to do things. But little things like that, again, there's a ton of free things that you can do to help support bands. Not just Silvertongue, but I'm definitely speaking for Silvertongue. But and trust me, we completely appreciate everything that you guys do. You just gave him the jug and told him to be careful. Takes a village to support a band. Kent, you are 100% correct. If Silvertongue could get, I'll give a low number. If we could get 500 super fans, and I think we could be somewhere around there already. But if we had, I'll say 1,000. I'll say 1,000 super fans. And what I mean by super fans, and that are people like Nancy Smith on here. A lot of you guys are on here. Jess, a lot of you guys, Tony DeVille, pretty much all of you guys are on here. But not everybody comes on here. So there's super fans that'll come on here and they'll hang out with you. You know what I mean? But that's people that stream your music, buy your merch, go to your shows, donate to the band. I think that's it. All of those things. So when you have about 1,000, 2,000 people doing that for you, that will, every time you put out merch, you're selling 2,000 shirts, or you're selling 1,000 shirts, or, that's a lot of, those are super fans. Those are people you keep close to your heart, and that's you guys. It's you guys that are out here. And Kent, I mean, I don't know if you have been around the band much, or if you know us, or you know me, or do you know Jason, the bass player? I don't know. And that goes really for any band. It's like that, but any band that's independent like us. But yeah, it does take a lot. It takes a lot, and it takes a lot of effort and a lot of time from the bands, but again, we have to bring you something. We have to be able to create things for you guys to be happy as well. And that's the hard balance, because not everything that Silvertongue does, like all you guys, you all probably don't agree on what your favorite Silvertongue song is. You may only like 2 songs that Silvertongue plays, and the rest of them you think sucks. And that's okay. But if you like them all, and you were streaming them all, and everybody was streaming them every single day, it's a different ballgame. But we got to create the things that make you want to do that. Yeah, Nance, you are above and beyond. Friends of Jason's. Oh, okay, okay, Kent. Okay, that's where I recognize the name from. Yeah. Um, yeah, Jason's not fan listener or new fan listener. Okay. Well, Kent, please go onto our site. Come onto our Facebook, Instagram, TikTok if you have it. If you have any of these platforms, we're on Spotify, we're on Apple, we're on Pandora, we're on Amazon Music. And if you're streaming on any of those, it really does help us out. Create your own playlist and just take a bunch of our songs. Those things help tremendously. And I know a lot of fans probably don't know that, but it does. I mean, we listen to our fans. Like for 2 years, people were talking about Christmas ornaments. Christmas ornaments. It took us 2 years to find a good deal for these so that we had them. We provide as much as we can. Keychains. We still even have music on CD. So I mean, I'm just looking around because I know I keep a lot of the merch setting up here too. But yeah, all of those things really, really matter. So if you're a new fan listener, Kent, appreciate it and welcome to the Tongue Nation, man. I didn't realize you were new, but being friends with Jason, I get it now. I get it. I know because Jason's new. But Jason is he's making a home for himself here, man. He awesome guy. I love his positive energy, and in a band situation, you need that. He's a great support for me. He's a great support for the band. I know not all the fans have met him yet, but when you meet Jason, you're gonna see like how real he is. He's not a fake person. He's not someone that's gonna come forth to you and say something and then talk behind your back. He is an extremely whole-rounded person, and I love that about him. Most fans don't know that the band personal name free because they. Yeah, and Tony DeVille is 100% correct. Like a lot of times when we go out and we do tours, sometimes there's what they call door deals, which takes the skin out I don't want to say the skin. The venues really doesn't have anything to lose. And when you create door deals, it's whatever money you bring in through the door. If the venue gives you 100% of it, you get 100%. Sometimes you get like an 80-20 split or something crazy. And sometimes when you're on tour and it's a Tuesday night and no one really goes out on Tuesday night, you might be playing for 5 people that just spent $5 or $10 to come in that door. So now between 2 bands, you're splitting $50 plus your merch sales. I'm not gonna lie, we make some decent money on merch, but merch costs a lot of money up front. So it's not like when you buy a $30 shirt, we make $30 because we don't make $30. We don't even make half of that. So, but that's because we're trying not to burden you guys with a high price. Steph said she's old school and like CDs still. Yeah, CDs are cool, especially when you get to open them up and you get to read things and see things. The physical copies are still really cool. I like them. Vinyl records left. Any actual vinyl? Tone, yeah. The big black CD looking. Yeah, Tone, we actually do have a few vinyls left. And these are pretty awesome. We took a chance on these and we've done pretty well with these. They're $25, but there's a lot of music. There's a lot of music on this. And think about this. These vinyls actually come in silver and white. I kid you not. The actual vinyl itself There is a silver album, and then there's a white album. So yeah, so we try to do our best and bring merch that you guys want. Like this wasn't something we were planning on, or did we have it in the budget to spend for like a Christmas ornament? It's a seasonal piece. So they're going to sit in inventory until Christmas time. I have Silver Tongue on vinyl. Even boy, they're old. That's right, Steph. Steph's got one. Maybe just Heidi and I. On a Tuesday. Yeah, exactly, Jess. But because you guys came, we were able to fend for dinner the next day. I have 5. Oh, Tony, that is so awesome, man. Right, John? Why ain't that a bitch? I have a vinyl, and a lot of you guys don't know, but we do ship these out. So if you live in another state or something, we have a way of packaging these things to where they will not get damaged. And if you ask for them to be signed, it takes a little bit longer to get to you because not all the guys live close. So just putting it out there, you guys. I was there on a Thursday night, and I'll come out. Oh, thank you, Steph. See, but see, Steph, you are a super fan. You are what I consider a super fan, and you're probably a super fan to more than just Silver Tongue, and that's okay. I don't take offense to that. I'm happy to see that music, all bands, all music makes people happy. That's the thing. That's the whole point. What's everyone's favorite Silver Tongue song? Have you ever heard it live? That's a good question. That's a good question. Yeah, I mean, you guys, what is your if you could you were stuck on a deserted island and you only had enough money to pay for one song, or you only had enough on your phone battery. I know you're going to call for help. I get that, but until help gets there, you only have enough battery on your phone, enough phone battery, enough enough charge on your phone to play one Silver Tongue song. What would it be? So, Nancy, you saying Black Sunset is your favorite Silver Tongue song? This will be the last question for the night, and then I'll let you guys go. I just want to see what everybody's comments are. And there's no wrong or right, you guys. I'm not going to look at you and go, oh, you like that song. No, I'm just happy that you're here and that you like our music. John says, dodging bullets. Mine is shut up. And no, I've never heard it live. Okay, Nance, but is it your all-time favorite Silver Tongue song? Don't be afraid to answer, you guys. There's no wrong answer to this. Casey says, you and me. Yes, live at the CD release. Yep. And now unfortunately the only place we play you and me is at the VIP sessions. It probably is. Awesome, Nance. Awesome. Backstage. Come on, you guys. Don't be scared. Zion's wedding. That is awesome. I'll give you guys a few more minutes. There's there's a couple of people out here that are scoping, like Jess and Kent. You're new, so if you're still on, what's your favorite song? Right, Tone? Or Kent, if you haven't listened to enough Silver Tongue to make a decision, that's good too. So go to Spotify and play the shit out of our entire our entire Spotify. I know, Tone. I saw that. Congratulations. That is so awesome. So I must have asked a hard question because no one is responding. And that's okay. Feeling human. Ooh, there you go, Steph. It's one of my favorites too. I like Feeling Human a lot. Dodging Bullets is probably one of my most favorites. That Crutch. Devil's Advocate. I love all those songs. And I don't love everything that I've written. I don't love everything that we have out there. Some songs are just better live, and some songs are just better on CD or streaming. Done my best. There you go. I've used dodging bullets on several developing videos. Yes, that's awesome. Thank you, John. Appreciate that. Jess says I like Crutch. I do too, Jess. I know it's one of the newer songs, so but yeah, it's definitely a it's definitely a favorite of mine. Nah, sorry, just doing a bunch of stuff. Oh, second favorite is Coming Alive. It's me in a nutshell. Tattooing on my knee. Kent, oh, Face the Music. Wow, Kent, that's pretty awesome. Yeah, that's I remember recording that song and recording the video. That was a fun video session. Being able to record that racing down the street on tour racks. It's crazy. But that's that shit, Kent. That's awesome. You never know when we're gonna bring that song back to be put in the set, or maybe we won't, because we have a whole bunch of new music that we're writing with Jason. By the way, um, Jason and I talk just about every single day. We are so much alike, and we talk just about every single day. We're always sending ideas back and forth. But it's good. It's good stuff, man. He definitely brings a certain positivity to the band that really helps. Tone, John and I have already met. Remember, he shot the video at Zen West. Or no, at the Record Theater. So you're so good that you've already made the introduction. Well, thank you, Tone. Yeah, Kent, if you get a chance, man, go check out the whole list of songs on our Spotify, man. And Help us out. Help us stream some of those. I'm sure Jason's probably told you the same thing. That's right, John. You did shoot at both venues. Nah, Tone, it's all good. Which show at Record? Steph, it was the show that Silver Tongue and Any Given Sin played together, along with Carbon Stone, Veer, Animal Ion, and that's it. That's it in a nutshell. Yeah, need to shoot another live show. Yeah, John, we're gonna have to set up some of that, because we definitely need some new live footage, if you know what I mean. Sorry, not that your footage has gone to waste or anything, but unfortunately, I can't use all of it now, and it sucks because there's a lot of good video there. Although I can probably use some stuff where it's just me. So okay, we'll see. We'll see. Well, Tone, I tell you what, man, if you can text me and let me know when you have some open ability for me to get some or so that we can get some therapy, let me know. Other than that, I'm going to be doing a lot of writing this entire week. I have a lot on my plate, you guys. So awesome, Tone. Thank you. I do know that I have something on Wednesday, but I'm open on Thursday. I think I am. I think so. Or hell, who knows? Maybe Sunday. I don't know. You let me know, Tone. Oh, well, thank you, Sherry. Yeah, Never Too Late. Never Too Late has been a very emotional song for us. Well, for me, it is really touched a lot of people. It is, I kid you guys not, as small as we are, Never Too Late has actually saved people from committing suicide. Right, Nance? But I tell you guys what, I know I've kept you guys on here for an hour and a half. Jesus Christ. Thank you for hanging out with me tonight. I really do appreciate you guys. Again, if you guys get a chance, please stream us all day long, or create your own playlist and let us know that you did it. Send us a picture. We'll start putting up everybody's or screenshot it and then send it to us via Facebook or wherever. And we'll start putting up, hey, these are what our fans are doing. Check this out. Don't you want to be as cool as this? Motherfucker. So, yeah, Steph, I totally agree with you. But yes, I will let you guys go. Again, just remember, keep streaming us. Stream us more. Screenshot your playlist with Silver Tongue music. And hey, look, man, you guys have a fantastic week. Take care of each other, man. Love each other. You know, there's not enough love out there, and I believe we all need some. So you guys have a fantastic week. And remember, no matter what you do in life, I don't care what you do. Do you? Do you? I will see you guys next Monday. Peace.